Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
I went to high school with Rachel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool.
She was my advisor.
What?
It's a small world.
So for season 2, without going into spoilers, because you guys aren't going to spoil anything, can you give a sense of the characters' journeys overall, like sort of general speaking, what their arcs are this year?
Yeah.
I mean, it's you know, in the first season we just get to see them figuring out what magic is and relationships with each other, and by the end of the season, they're all in such a dark place, and it only gets darker in season 2. We're dealing with a lot of the same stuff, just on a new level. I mean, now we're getting to explore the land of Fillory, so the stakes are much higher. So we're getting to take all the things we learned at Great Bills about magic, and we have to take it out into the real world, where magic is a very real threat, and it's a scary thing.
Yeah.
We're still dealing with the human experience and the relationship between us, and the complicated relationship between all the characters. Just, you know, they're always expanding and growing.
As season 1 was about kind of entering into worlds for the first time and being surprised by them, the scope of them was rather narrow. But now we have the opportunity to really open that up and explore the complexities of all these worlds and how they start affecting each other. Is sort of thematically stuff we're playing with in season 2.
Well, visually speaking, this is a great show to watch, I think, on a big screen because there's so much going on. Would you
You're
agree
going to love
with that?
season 2.
Yeah?
It's only gotten more insanely beautiful and big.
So the effects have just gotten more exciting?
Effects are more exciting, our sets are bigger, and I think even more impressive.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we get to go to Fillory, and we have a throne set, you know, a castle that we get to... The throne room is amazing. I'm excited for people to see it, to get to see it. Because every day when we go to work, our minds are blown when we're in there in a castle. I'll be like eating lunch, memorizing lines, and I'm like, I'm sitting on a throne. It's epic. But this season, I mean, anybody who's a fan of the genre and fantasy, this season's going to give them a lot more of that.
So you've sort of splintered from the book a little bit in certain ways. Season 2, does that take it farther? Are you a different animal? What do you sort of see as your relationship to the book?
It's sort of hard to define, and it's been an interesting experience acting it as well. I think we fell in love with the books, and it's a story that we're really passionate and excited to tell, and we're led along through the series and get to hit a lot of our kind of favorite moments from the books, but how we're getting to them is different, and it is definitely, I think we diverge farther, but then it's funny, as we get further, we also have opportunities to get even closer and kind of like investigate more specifically, I think, some of our favorite moments from the books. Because we have a broader context for them.
What are your favorite moments from the book?
I can't tell you.
Nice try.
Do you find yourselves now in this show being involved? Do you become aficionados or fans of the genre itself?
Oh, I mean, I was already a big fan of the genre. I love sci-fi and I love fantasy.
Well, I'm talking about magic itself.
Yeah.
And have you seen movies like shows like Strange and I'm befuddled on this one. Jonathan Strange, and you watch these shows and critique them versus how it compares to you in your personal life.
Having time to watch anything these days is literally impossible.
Yeah, I haven't actually been able to watch anything in a while, just because the schedule is so demanding. So I can't answer your question.
So in terms of like the rules of magic, do you find yourself like when your character performs something like, now I get to use this all the time?
We're pretty specific, and they do a really good job on the show of keeping to the integrity of the magic. And like when we learn a spell that does a specific thing, we hang on to that. And when we need to do that again, we do the same spell.
It was important, I think,
and that's important to all of us.
Yeah, to all of us. Like in the way that Harry Potter kind of created a language for magic, when they went like this instead of lumos, you knew it was going to happen. So when we tut a specific tut, I think we're hoping that the audience will kind of learn that language along with us, and that's a storytelling tool.
What's the hardest one?
I can't do it. Can't do that. I don't remember that.
Yeah, they're really hard to hang on to, and I am really shy about doing
that.
How long did it take you to learn them, and what inspired you? Like, what did you watch in order to learn them?
Like the tuts specifically? Well, we have a top choreographer. We've got a couple of people who are amazing at it. I mean, there's a whole community of people who do that. So, you know, they come in and they choreograph them specifically for our different skill sets and what the spell is. And then they send us videos and we rehearse it, and then we come and then on the day we really
Kind of get to
refine
tweak it on the
it.
day.
Yeah, because
refine
I
it,
mean,
yeah.
you get there and you think you have enough room to do a move, or you think your hand can bend that way and it can't.
Yeah. Well, and then and you have this that's going like over here, but then the camera's right here. And
Yeah,
it's
so
like,
kinda like-
okay. So then how does this have to
Yeah.
change?
Everyone has their own style too, which is nice.
Yeah.
Hale's beautiful at it.
Alice and Quentin have had this tumultuous relationship, especially in the second half of the season. What can you tease about season 2 and how the relationship develops?
It's brutal. It's a dismantling and a wow. I can't spoil that.
This is the hard one not to spoil. We definitely get to see their relationship explored in new ways, and
It's sort of a constant evolution.
it's a constant.
Yeah. It's complicated.
It's
The
very-
Facebook status is it's
It's complicated.
Thank you so much.